Lightning cracks across the Philadelphia suburb sky as I stand paralyzed in the grand doorway of the only home I've ever known. Rain hammers the perfectly trimmed lawn, flooding the flower beds into sludge. My father's face twists into fury, a thick vein throbbing at his temple while he flings my small duffel bag onto the drenched porch steps. Margaret. The neighbors will talk. My mother hisses, her manicured fingers clutching a string of pearls like a lifeline. Her eyes slide past me, avoiding contact ever since she discovered the uniform crumpled in my backpack. Behind her, my 13-year-old brother Noah watches from the curved staircase, his face a mix of confusion and terror. His lips part like he might say something, but nothing emerges. Smart move in this house. Silence keeps the peace. Another lightning flash lights up our sprawling colonial mansion, throwing sharp shadows over the BMW and Mercedes in the circular driveway. Thunder booms, swallowing my ragged breath. Just 3 hours earlier, everything felt ordinary. I had slipped in through the side entrance after my shift at Sunnyside Cafe, stashing my pale yellow uniform deep in my backpack, as usual. For 6 months, I'd hidden this secret life. But today, my bedroom door hung open, the dresser drawer yanked out, my hidden pay stub scattered. "You've been waitressing at that greasy diner?" Mother gasped, dangling the polyester blouse like it was contaminated. "What will the country club say? The committee ladies?" I muttered that I was saving for college tuition, watching my father paw through the envelopes I'd tucked under my sweaters. My own money. Freedom. His voice dropped dangerously low. No daughter of Charles Whitaker serves plates like some nobody. I earned every cent honestly. I snapped before I could bite my tongue. His face flushed purple. "Honesty? You've lied for months."
Now.
On the porch, he grips the brass doorknob, knuckles bone white. "You're no longer part of this family, Sophia. Your decisions shame the Whitaker name." Mother whispers for reason, but her eyes confirm she's already curated the bag. No family albums, no debate club awards, nothing tying me to belonging. I glance at Noah one final time. He edges forward half a step, but Mother's grip on his shoulder halts him. His gaze drops to the glossy hardwood. "Get out."
Now.
The heavy oak door slams with courtroom finality. I huddle under the narrow overhang as rain drenches my thin jacket. Inside, chandeliers cast golden light, shadows of my family move on, continuing without me. My fingers shake counting tip money, $68.42. Not enough for more than 2 motel nights. Not enough for rent. Darkness descends as I press against the white pillar, rain trickling down my neck. Where do I go? The weight of homelessness hits with each thunder roll. I trudge 2 miles through the downpour to the bus stop, then ride shivering to Evelyn's modest apartment building. The 68-year-old waitress who trained me at Sunnyside lives in 2C. When I knock, mascara rivers down my cheeks. She swings the door wide without questions. Her place smells of fresh cinnamon rolls and brewed coffee, cozy one-bedroom with dated floral wallpaper and hand-me-down furniture. But it radiates warmth. She drapes a soft quilt around me and hands me chamomile tea. "Family stuff?" she asks, her lined face gentle yet wise. I nod. Words stuck. "Sometimes real family isn't blood. It's the people who choose you," she says, sinking into her faded recliner. "Blood's just luck. Choice is everything." Curled on her sofa bed later, I spill it all. The secret job for college savings, craving independence from my father's iron grip on the wallet, the crushing expectations of being Charles Whitaker's daughter. Evelyn listens quietly, weathered hands folded. Her humble compassion against my parents' icy dismissal stirs something, not just bitterness, but a fragile spark of resilience. "What now?" I whisper into the dark after she dims the lamp. "Now you start over fresh, she replies softly. The alarm buzzes at 4:30 a.m. I silence it quickly, so it won't disturb Evelyn. 3 weeks since that stormy night when my father sealed 16 years of my life behind a slammed door. I dress quietly in the bathroom, polyester uniform itching against my skin. Mirror shows hollow eyes. Haunted expression. Early shift again? Evelyn murmurs from the hall. Slippers scuffing carpet. Always. I adjust my collar. She presses a travel mug of coffee into my hands. Sip this on the bus. Eat something. On her fridge. My handmade calendar, ruled paper with red circle date, 37 days until GED test. The morning bus stinks of exhaust. I slump in an empty seat, dodging the driver's sympathetic look. He's noticed me for weeks, always solo. Always drained. Coffee burns my tongue, but sharpens my focus. Streetlights fade as dawn breaks. My phone vibrates. Caitlin's Instagram. Sequin gowns. Corsages. Champagne toasts at pre-prom. I switch to banking app. Last week's tips $124.78. Survival math. Not celebration. Order up. The breakfast rush slams at Sunnyside. I balance plates. Smile for extra dollars. Refill. Sir? I ask an older man in a faded ball cap.
He studies me.
Whitaker.
Huh.
Charles's girl? Hands trembling.
Et pour.
Just Sophia now. Heard about the trouble. My nephew got booted in 92. Turned out okay. Throat tight.
I move on.
After shift. I detour past the Colonial. Habit slows my feet. Eyes lift to Noah's window glowing against dusk. Studying? Gaming? Does he wonder about me? I force myself forward to the public library. The high school office feels endless. Administrator Mr. Ellis gapes after I explain. Homeless. Parents stance firm. I need to complete diploma work after shifts. Irregular. Miss Whitaker. So, is abandoning your kid. He signs reluctantly Mondays, Wednesdays, Fridays, 6 to 8 p.m. With tutor Mrs.
Lang.
That night under flashlight, saving power, I grind through math. Pushing exhaustion. One problem. One step toward control. Graduation arrives crisp. Auditorium hums with families, flowers, balloons. I sit isolated in rented gown. Pulse racing. Sophia Whitaker. Sparse applause. Principal shakes firmly. Well done given circumstances. I scan anyway, Evelyn in Sunday best. Clapping fiercely. Nearby. Regular customer Mr. Harlan salutes silently. Across. Classmates beam with proud parents. Cameras flashing. Their futures padded by trust funds. Support. Mine? Studio apartment key in pocket, lease signed with saved tips. Second-hand desk from Mr. Harlan's truck. Independence clawed with scraped knuckles.
Outside.
Evelyn hugs tight. Knew you had fire. Mr. Harlan hands envelope. Advisor card. Check that stings my eyes. Investment. Not handout. That night in my tiny studio. Mattress on floor. Door desk on blocks. Dripping sink. Sticky window, it's mine. Calendar stretches years ahead. Blank pages for my choices. First peaceful sleep in months.
No store nightmares.
10 years flash forward in a blur of relentless grind. My office intercom buzzes at 9 a.m. I adjust the LLC certificate on the wall before answering. Come up. Lena. The young woman enters clutching her portfolio. Clothes neat but worn. Eyes fierce despite exhaustion. Miss Reynolds. Thank you, your assistant said months booked. But my friend mentioned your background. I motion to the chair. Single mom. Graphic design background. Derailed by family crisis. I launched Lumina branding from my kitchen table on a salvaged laptop. I gestured to framed photo. Me at 23. Hunched over ancient computer. Evelyn refilling my mug. Everyone here has a restart story.
Show me your designs.
Her hands steady as she lays out work. Mine once shook presenting to suits in thrift blazer. Tag hidden for possible return. You're in. Monday 9 a.m. HR emails forms. Her mouth gapes. No interview. I smile. I spot drive when it's real. After she leaves, I gaze from the 5th floor window of our downtown building, Lumina's bold sign gleaming. Below, commuters rush, unaware of the woman who just straightened her shoulders leaving my office. Phone rings, mister. Harlan's gravelly voice. Birthday girl? Evelyn's here waiting. I laugh. Hand smoothing sleek desk replacing my old makeshift one. When did time fly? One sunrise at a time. Like your empire. That evening. The bistro, mister. Harlan picked Overlook's Sunnyside Cafe, where I once poured coffee for GED savings. Evelyn waves from corner booth. Silver hair shining. Lavender scent wrapping like her old quilt. There's our star. Mister. Harlan pulls my chair. To the woman who proved us right, 30 years old. These two closer than blood parents since the storm. No ache now. Just thanks. News. Westridge Project won National Branding Award. Evelyn claps. Mister. Harlan toasts talent. And I met someone. Their faces mix pride. Caution. They've seen me dodge romance. Prioritizing stability over risk. James Carter. Architect from last month's Green Design Summit. His laugh across the ballroom stuck with me. Dinner tomorrow. Evelyn squeezes my hand. Kind. Always her priority.
Yes.
Very. 2 years later. Courthouse vows in simple white dress. James's hands warm in mine. Evelyn and Mr. Harlan beam as sole guests. No big reception, just lunch at our spot. Table adorned with white roses. To chosen family, James toasts them. Word no longer burns. In 14 years since porch expulsion, I've redefined family. Our modest craftsman suburban home fills with character. We paint rooms laughing over swatches. Nursery day. I watched James arrange toys in crib with architect precision. Walls whimsical storybook murals. She'll love it. Hand on belly. Already does. Our daughter Lily arrives screaming Tuesday morning. Universe narrows to her tiny fists. Button nose. James's tears wet my shoulder counting toes.
Eat.
Little spark. I whisper. Evelyn traces Lily's cheek bedside. Beautiful life you built. Not just company. This. Gestures to James napping. Lily nursing. Real success. Magazine feature 6 months later. From homeless teen to branding powerhouse. The Sophia Reynolds story. It details the storm. Evelyn sofa. Company hiring second chancers. Photos show vibrant offices. Employee art beside campaigns. Hidden. Drawer box with Noah's clippings. Tennis wins. Med school grad. I stopped passing childhood home after Lily's first birthday. Backyard ritual. Burning old house key. Metal twisting in flames. James. Freedom. Peace. At 32. I lead meetings confidently. Lily's finger paints beside awards. Team of 20 includes 5 from Tough Starts. Mid-projection discussion. Assistant interrupts pale. Sophia. Your mother's on line 1. 15 years collapse in static. Sophia. Mother's voice older. Unmistakable. We need help. Noah has cancer. Office clock ticks past 7 as I freeze in leather chair. Staring at embossed business card left at reception. Margaret Whitaker. Elegant script from old holiday cards and club invites. Phone silent now. But words echo. Noah has cancer. Knock James in doorway. Portfolio under arm. Worry creasing face. Hours here. Assistant called. No answer. I show old photos. Noah at 13 on tennis court. Parents at gala. Smiles polished. Dream family minus daughter. Home, James says gently. Drive quiet. Rain soft unlike expulsion torrent. Streetlights blur boundaries I've guarded 15 years. At home. Lily hugs legs. Mommy. Purple painting. I lift her. Inhaling shampoo and sneaky cookie scent. Beautiful. Baby. She tilts head. Sad? Work bad? James diverts. Bath time. Later. Post-bedtime stars on ceiling. I show email. $300,000 experimental treatment. Insurance gap. Sold Cape Cod property. Still short. He's your brother. Family cares. Bitter laugh, 15 silent years. Now family matters. James reads. Jaw clenching. Your call? Phone buzzes. Noah's text first since 16. I know no contact. But I need you. Sleep flees. 3 a.m. James finds me attic amid boxes. Yearbook. Science ribbon. Faded snowman photo of Noah and me as kids. Thought past done. I confess on dusty floor. Rebuilding life without them. Done versus demanded payment differ, he says. Morning. Evelyn's assisted living. 84. Arthritic hands but sharp eyes. Borstea. They want cash to save Noah. Heart says. I stare cup. Unsure if heart exists for them. Mr. Harlan Blunt. They ditched you. 0-0. Pressure mounts. Daily voicemails desperate. Father storms lobby. Security escorts frail older version. Noah's wife describes unseen niece/nephew needing dad. Newspaper spotlights condition. Hints estranged kin. Sunday garden clarity, rosemary. Lavender.
Bees.
15 years ago. Soaked, terrified. Today. Life from ashes. Anger faded to hollow indifference, their old story ghosts. Not dream haunters. Evening talk with James post-Lily bedtime. Family to us? Teacher? Stand by. But no blood excuses harm. Dawn decision. Email with $10,000 wire. Note wishing recovery, but no past erasure. Research foundations. Forward info to father. One time.
No reconciliation.
Mother's voicemails. Cruel? Brother's life. Delete ritual. Office window framed skyline. Reflection composed. Father's clinical email arrives. Revenue estimates. Profit margins. $10,000 mere 1% of earnings. Spreadsheet attached. Forward to James. Unbelievable. Reply. Delete. Boundaries valid. Noah's text surprises. Thank you. I get it.
Simple.
Through contacts. Learn country club gala irony. Same whispers now donate for Golden Sun. Family drowning after storming me out. 2 weeks. James finds me late at laptop on Cancer Foundation site. $100,000 anonymous. Why? My choice. Not demand. Transaction confirmed. Treatment approved. Tears first in years, not loss. But absent love. Kind without used, James says. Wisdom. Colonialists for sale next month. Second car vanishes from society pages. Club membership surrendered. Via Mr. Harlan's contacts. Mounting bills despite coverage travel.
Specialists. No gloating.
Just cosmic balance correcting without revenge. 3 months later. Pro bono oncology wing redesign at hospital. Turning corner to elevator. I freeze. Noah 20 feet away. Thinner. Chemo-thinned hair. But my brother. Eyes lock. We meet midway. DNA and scars strangers. Sophia. Raspy voice.
How?
Feeling. Absurd question. But what else?
Better.
Treatment working. Downcast then direct. Should have spoken that night. Coward. 12 words condense everything. 13. Old enough to choose. I reply. Nurse interrupts forecheck. Awkward weather. Recovery chat. Leaving. Pause. Coffee after? Just us. I nod. Just us. Lily's birthday backyard. Streamers. Bubbles. Laughter. Evelyn honored seat. Steady hands aiding gifts. Mr. Harlan snaps photos. Chosen family in sunlight. James envelope. Adoption papers for 2-year-old Samuel.
Circumstanțe selling mine.
Vision blurs at solemn, curious-eyed photo. Later.
Candeli.
Toast. Family we choose. Who choose back. Cream envelope arrives. Mother script. 3 pages circling apology, without ownership. Rebuild invite. Subtle money hints amid challenges. Read twice. Calm detachment. Transparent manipulation. Fold unanswered into memory box. Evelyn's first card. DD cert. Lumina's original card. Perfume lingers. Could reply. James in doorway. Evening light soft.
Could.
But changes? He sits window seat. Garden blooming wild versus childhood precision. Not past, but peace. Head on shoulder. Found peace becoming parent Lily needed. Not waiting for them. Adoption finalizes James. Lily. Samuel. Me 4. Photo replaces generational portraits. Blood doesn't define family. 3 weeks later. Lumina's 10th gala celebrates restarts. I podium amid clinking glasses. Team stories mirroring mine. Rainy night. $68 pocket. Never pictured this. Faces. Silver Mr. Harlan. First hire Darlene once car sleeping. Clients risking on determined kid. Announcing Whitaker Carter. No. Reynolds Carter Foundation for Youth Resilience. 5 scholarships yearly for teens restarting alone. Evelyn dabs eyes. Spirit unbroken at 86. First mentor showed family is verb, not bloodline. Strongest ties forged by choice. First recipient. Determined girl in second-hand clothes. Dreams architect mirrors 17-year-old me folding uniforms. Lamp-lit study. Noah calls unexpectedly. Parents' old house. Apartment near hospital. Adjusting? Struggling. Retirement hit by bills. Youth shelter volunteering gives perspective. Coffee planned. Second meet. Less strained. Sunday drive past childhood home. Kids play lawn where I dripped rain. New red door. Wildflowers replace tulip rose. Lily from back seat. Lived here little. Mommy. Indifferent glance. House once. Found real home later. Story closes circle. The foundation grows. Helping dozens claw independence. Lily and Samuel thrive in chosen warmth. Occasional Noah coffee evolves cautiously. Shared trauma. No full bridge. Parent silence returns. Boundaries hold. Standing at office window some evenings. City hum below. I ponder. What if storm never came? Would comfort have dulled my fire? Or was rejection the brutal gift forcing true strength? Family isn't given. It's built daily with those who stay through storms. My empire. My home. My peace prove blood alone never defines worth. The question lingers in your life. Who truly chose you when it mattered most?